All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. This time around, we are going to dive into various activities this morning, and we are going to be touching different football trend that is happening this morning. You understand? But before we dive into it properly, please do wait to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, because on this space we give you trending football updates and 100% Chelsea. All right, let's start with this trend that is going on. Some Chelsea fans are not really happy that Enrique did not acknowledge Chelsea to be the hardest team that he played last season. That is acknowledging Liverpool to be the hardest team that he played last season. Did you think Erique lied? Erique lied, say Liverpool now be the hardest team we don't play, apart from the Chelsea we wire and 3-0, not being the hardest team.
If he say Liverpool na the hardest team we don't play, you go believe him now. Which one be say if he lie, whether he lie, he no lie?
Because some Chelsea fans they debate and say person flog you 3-0. You know they acknowledge say na him be the hardest person. They acknowledge person when you win come out for the competition say na him be the hardest person.
The one thing you must know is that Chelsea fans are one of the most emotional fans in the world. Take it or leave it. You are the most emotional fans, and most of the things that comes out, we tend to take it by emotions instead of being logical about the whole thing. So a coach that played against Liverpool twice, home and away. So even though he won the team, now he know as he take win that team. Now he know the stress what Liverpool give him for that 2 legs that they played. And I believe that if you play a team for 2 times,
exactly,
in probably in a month, you should know that team, if that team is good enough or is not good enough. So playing Chelsea for me, like I said, the only way he can maybe change or eat his words is if he plays Chelsea again and Chelsea wins him again. You understand? So, but him playing Liverpool twice and he beats Liverpool, he still understands that Liverpool is a hard team to play. So I don't understand why Chelsea fans would be agitated or be feeling bad about the whole thing. I still believe that Liverpool was one of the toughest teams to beat last season, despite the fact that Chelsea won PSG in the Club World Cup final. That's how I see it.
For me, my perspective on Enrique's speech of giving Liverpool the hardest team he faced last season is, I'll say it in two ways. Now, firstly, like Big Dave said, he played Liverpool twice, home and away, and he knew what he faced. Like 1-0, Liverpool won them at their home ground, and coming back to Anfield, they won Liverpool 1-0, and battle, they got to the penalty, and they were able to kick out Liverpool. Yes, it's a good one. But when it comes to PSG playing Chelsea, it was never a fight. It was an easy win for Chelsea. It was never a fight. It was an easy win for Chelsea. So it's just as if Chelsea, like, having an instance where Chelsea is playing a team like West Ham, and we are winning them with ease. West Ham will not come and say the hardest team I faced that season is Chelsea, because Chelsea gave me 5-1. Arsenal gave them 2-0. It might be that the hardest team they faced might be the one that gave them 1-0, because there would have been so much possibility of them equalizing and even winning the game better, but the team were too difficult. So Chelsea gave PSG an easy win and a direct win. So it's not any fight. There was no fight in the game. We won them deservingly. And he's right, yes, because taking out last season, the people that gave him tough time in crossing over to the next stage was Liverpool, because he lost the first leg against Liverpool at his home, and coming to Anfield, there was so much clash. They had an early goal and they struggled. It ended in a penalty. So I think the strength of the both teams were kind of equivalent, but the penalty is a 50-50 thing. And thank God that giving them an easy win, I also gave Liverpool an easy win this season.
You gave them a win and then give you. They confuse the thing.
So
then give us easy win.
So the Chelsea
like I win them easily.
They should not stress themselves.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all.
People are being emotional about this situation.
We not struggle with PSG. We win PSG like easily.
100%.
So there's no
Chelsea
difficulty.
fans, them one since we win PSG, they want make Erique admit the fact.
No.
You go there, you go force a man talk with you know what to.
In they give us the respect we deserve. We know easy, like we know to struggle. We know struggle to win them.
My own is I am not a biased fan.
Yeah.
In as much as I love Chelsea so much, Chelsea is my club. But I'll say, yes, we won PSG, but we tactically won PSG. We did not win PSG by so much individual brilliance. I tell people that, okay, Palmer scored 2 goals. I made an assist in that game. But we must not forget that, Palmer playing or navigating or having more space in that game was because of a tactical approach that Maresca used. And PSG did not see it coming. If not, if that team was set the way it was supposed to be set, maybe Palmer playing against Nuno Mendes, you know, say Palmer no go fit pass Nuno Mendes. We don't want to argue about that. We don't want to go into details about that. One-on-one. One-on-one. If Mendes go give your man problem, na Palmer no go give problem. We no even get pace. No, you no go there. But you don't say you want to argue with me. I go say argue with you too. But that's just the truth. That's just the truth. But my point is, if we can beat PSG again, if they face us, then I will comfortably come out and say, yes, we are the toughest team to face PSG. That is it.
All right. Concerning what Tuchel said yesterday, he said that he won't be surprised if he see Kopama back after the international break. Like, make I put him in this way, make people go understand. Like, if they feel say Chelsea need to give a clear update about Palmer injury, like the way he talk and say he no go dey surprised say Palmer come back, come play after the international break. Now until he like break, now he go know say this guy.
So wetin dey vex am now?
Say he no dey for
Palmer na hot boy, everybody wan use am. But the truth is, I don't see any reason for Tuchel to be angry. I don't know if he's angry or he's just making a statement or whatever. But the truth is that there is no way Palmer will be fit and he will not play for Chelsea.
Do you understand? Even this morning there was a report that is those games I mentioned. After the Ajax game, that is when Palmer should be back. And we are talking about next month.
Next month, bro. So they affect us every way with Chelsea fans. They affect us because when you see Palmer, some games say Palmer go fit, play for us, win games for us easily. He's not there. So if he's not there for Chelsea, it's England that he'll be there for. So Tuchel should not, make it seem as if Chelsea are trying to hide Palmer from doing his international duty. No. He's not fit, and that is the truth. If Palmer should play now, that groin can be worse. So it's better that the groin heals naturally than for them to go through a surgery. Surgery is another problem too. Don't be like James and Lavia. Once your leg don't enter knife don't enter your leg. Now small thing don't they break. They don't turn to plastic leg. So that is the way I see it. Like, allow Palmer to be fit enough. Even if I'll say it's as bad as in as much as we want him to come back to Chelsea. If it will take 2 months for Palmer to be very fit, let him take that 2 months. Just that I don't know that vibe when he go carry come play. I don't know whether he go still carry and come back from the injury. We know how injury can be. So, but nevertheless, let's give him that time to heal and recover speedily.
Yeah.
You have anything to say?
Not much, but everyone knows that Palmer is an important player, even in the England squad, in the Chelsea squad, and every coach will like to have a player like Palmer because of his brilliance as a player and the rest of it. But the truth is that he needs time to rest, and it is very crucial that Palmer rest this period. It's not just affecting the England team, but it's also affecting the Chelsea team, because I think I also saw that news this morning that for our game against Nottingham Forest, our game against Sunderland, our game against Wolves, and our game against Ajax, that Palmer will not be available. So one way or the other, it will affect us, but for sure we'll win, but it will affect us. But in all, he needs to rest. He's human. He's not iron. He's not Iron Man. He's not a statue. So I think that's what I have to say about Palmer's absence and Tuchel's speech.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go out a little. Let's go out of Chelsea a little. Talking about Enrique. He has not gotten any minutes in Real Madrid so far this season. And we are hearing that clubs like West Ham, Valencia, and what is
Sociedad.
Real Sociedad are putting eye on this young man. Do you think it will be good for him to be sold, or they should just loan him?
I think, right, I was with Wisdom this morning and we were watching the Barca game against Sevilla, and they pictured Endrick sitting down and being very moody. Like, when you see person they bone face, in face the pain arm.
Erique na Real Madrid now.
I know. Oh, sorry. Real Madrid, Villarreal. Yes. Because we had to watch the Real Madrid Villarreal game. Then we watched they then started playing the Sevilla Barca game. Yes. So like the face, the pain. I asked Wisdom, this boy said, why Madrid no one release them? I no one come out. And he was like, the boy wants to stay in Madrid. He said he had a future in Madrid, but that does not make sense. Because I think I've been following the Madrid games back to back. Anyone that I'm not able to watch, I will try to check out the highlights and also check up the lineup and the rest of it. He has literally not gotten any minutes for Real Madrid. Even as good as Rodrigo, we know the Baba Rodrigo, he comes in 70 minutes, he comes in 80 minutes. They don't have much game time like that again. And I asked the question, why don't you sell this boy? Why don't you sell off this player? I think Endrick is a good player. A very
Is it that Madrid don't want to sell him, or he doesn't want to go?
Guy, now I'm still confused. I don't even know the basis of that boy's condition. What's happening? Because I think he's supposed to be exploring. Because for me, I feel that in one way or the other, if he gets back to the field to play for any team, he might not give that his good pattern of game. It might not be too hot like that because of he has been on that bench for months.
Yeah.
And nobody is using him. Nobody is saying anything about Endrick. Alonso is not even looking like someone that intends bringing him to the team anytime soon. Look at the team. They have Brahim Diaz. They have Master Tuono. They have Rodrigo, Mbappe. They have Garcia. They have Vinicius.
Adagula.
Where on earth do you want to fit a young lad?
Yes, a young lad. This guy was the same guy that Chelsea wanted to sign. This was the same Enrique that came to Cobham to visit Egusi.
But it's not as if he's a bad player.
He's not a bad player, but I don't know.
It's just that lack of minutes. And I mean, I like his style of football because it's just like a traditional 9. The 9 of those days where if you see chance to shoot wire shots, that's the type of player I see Endrick to be. But him not playing frequently at Madrid is giving him. It's going to make him to go down in his form and other things. So this is the best option for him. Accept these loan deals. Go somewhere, play football.
All right.
That's the best thing.
Pushing forward, according to TalkSport, we are hearing that clubs like Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U, Tottenham, they are all lined up to sign the winger from Bournemouth, Anthony Semenyo. Semenyo.
I enjoyed that guy. For
7 games, 6 goals this season. It's 2 assists, if I'm not mistaken, or 3 assists.
I enjoyed that guy for real. I enjoy him. When you're talking about being a natural player, I think we should be talking about Semenyo because I watched him against Liverpool. I don't know whether because he's black, that is why he has that kind of energy. Like, he's just too brilliant for me. He's just too brilliant. And I think the club is making him look underrated. If he should be calling possible best wingers in the Premier League, I think Semenyo should be part of them. Because he's just too brilliant. I watched his goals against Fulham. Awesome goals. Look at the angle that he scored from. Look at how he dealt with Liverpool. Like, the guy is just everywhere. He gives that pressure in the field. But the truth is that the football is not just about one person.
Yeah.
If he plays with a team with better players, for sure, Semenyo will do very, very well. He will do very, very, very well. But for Semenyo, I think he's a good winger. If Chelsea are looking towards that direction, I think we are not overloaded, but it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. Any club that should sign a player like that should be very lucky. Be very lucky because he's a very versatile player. He plays the left wing. He plays the right wing. Even though you place him as a 9, I think he can function for you very, very well. And the versatility is very, very important. So Chelsea needs such a player, but I'm not pushing that we should sign him. Can also navigate as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
So he's a good player. He's a good player.
But you're not pushing for Chelsea to sign him.
No, I'm not pushing for Chelsea to sign him.
Okay.
I'm not pushing for Chelsea to sign him. Yeah.
Well, I believe by now we should understand the way transfer works and some of all these players. Some people they get they turn to one season wonder. So we have to be very cautious of players these days.
Yeah.
Bringing out players and say, oh, because they're having a good season. Anybody can have a good season, let me tell you. And I believe Semenyo, yes, this is his good season. Because for him to score 6 goals in 7 games in the Premier League is huge, it's big for a club like Bournemouth. But then, for me, I'm still watching him, I'm still observing him to see whether he can play beyond this level, even after this season. That is when you can now start calling him or putting him up in that quality. Because we've made so many mistakes in terms of players having one good season and then we say, okay, let's buy the player or let's sign the player or this player is good. At the end of the day, you end up realizing that the player just had a good first season or a good one season and the player is average. So for me, Semenyo is good. I like him. But to the standard of playing for the top 6 big teams in the Premier League, I really don't know. That's a question mark. And I'm still watching and observing him. That's my talk.
All right, let me put this one in. With the level of talent, with the level of talent that Chelsea have and the age grade of Chelsea's squad,
Yeah.
in the next 2 to 3 years, do you see this Chelsea team dominating the Premier League?
I saw Mickey talking about that thing this morning. I think was it this morning or yesterday? I was watching one of his videos, and I just laughed because inside me, I think the last 2 seasons we said the same thing: give these boys 2 years, give this team 3 years, and they will start hitting it running. My own is that if after that these 2 years you are talking about now,
I said 3 years, man. I said 3.
okay, you say 3 years. If after these 3 years Chelsea is not really at that level we want them to be, what other excuse would you have to give? Because in as much as you are giving the young boys, they are young, you are giving them 2 years, 3 years, we still have to put in some level of expectations to them. Because if you are playing with the mentality that okay, we have 2 to 3 years to hit the top level, some might not meet up. And that mentality is even poor for them. And it will also affect us as fans. Because whenever you watch Chelsea, every day you expect something. Not just because of players that are playing, but because of the quality of the club, the standard of the club. So in as much as we are giving young players 3-4 years to develop, we also have to realize that we need to give them individual targets. Even in a season. Even if we are giving you 3 years, but you see this season, we need to qualify for this. We need to win this. We need to achieve this. It helps them develop faster.
Okay.
For me, I think one thing that really kills a club or team spirit is lack of goals. Now, when I say lack of goals, I don't mean scoring of goals. I mean setting a goal. Now, before the season should start, the club, the board, I put this to the board, you are expected to give your coach a target. Yes, we know you are building. As you are building, you need to win something. Chelsea is not a poor, I will not say Chelsea is a poor team. In Europe, Chelsea is still one of the best teams in Europe. Looking at the squad they have, looking at the players available in the team.
Yeah.
So they still have one of the best players ranking in the world. Palmer was also ranked in the Ballon d'Or. We still have Caicedo as one of the best DM in the world. Yeah. And having this caliber of player, having Estavao, a very future prospective Ballon d'Or winner, as time counts, you are having these talents around. Don't just make them feel too relaxed. Hey, board, give the coach a target. See this season, the maximum thing I want you to win, na Champions League. I bad if you know win Champions League, make sure say you win FA Cup. Just make sure say you carry something come house. Don't come here empty handed.
Of Champions
yes.
League.
And make sure you qualify for the Champions League.
And make sure you qualify for the Champions League. Now, those goals now, it creates a drive. Now, even for situation like in this type of injury situation, we find ourselves. No matter how you be, as far as the pressure there on the coach, because building a team, talking about the future of the Chelsea team, depends on the mindset of the coach. How technical are you? How tactical are you? How strategic are you to approach the game? Because without winning games, there's possibly no future for your team. You'll be going down, and down. Okay, take a look at Graham Potter. You cannot build a Chelsea with a coach like Graham Potter. That's impossible. So talking about building Chelsea to a very good standpoint in the next 3 years, the coach should be the number one person to work on. And now we are having a man like Maresca that at least to some point he's been verified that he's tactical to some extent and he's good for the job. The drive should be there. Without the drive, without the goal, without the drive, then I think we'll continue being that usual and normal Chelsea that we've been for the past 3 years now.
All right. I guess that will be all. We'll come back later for other trend that is happening in football. This Vinicius matter. We'll
come back, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I remain your humble boy, Peters.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto.